some Aussie, Australian, Aussie slang. Okay, so I have a few on a list. So it could be helpful for you, it could not be, it could just be interesting. Whatever you make of it, I guess. So the first one is first number one is a cold one. A cold one or a coldie. 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 That is a beer. A beer. A beer. A beer. What you drink. That is a beer. A beer. A beer. A coldie. A coldie. A cold one. I don't normally say it. I know tradies, which are tradesmen. We call them tradies. They say it, and pretty much like other Australians, whoever drinks, I guess, whoever says it, they say it. I'm not meaning to stir it up or anything. This one might not be so common with my generation nowadays, but akataka. That's AC/DC. I lived a long time in my life before finding out that AC/DC was actually Australian. Who would have known? And my dad's a big fan of them. Also in this list, if you guys also say this, just give me a heads up. Like, I found a list of Aussie slangs and I just picked the ones that I knew or wanted to say. I feel like this one everyone knows. It's arvo, 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 arvo. So which is basically the afternoon. If you're out on a walk, you could be like, nice arvo, isn't it? Or have a good arvo. Have a good arvo. Arvo, 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 arvo. You'll find that a lot of slang is just Australian shortening. Shortening words because we're lazy. When we have arvo, we also have avo, and you'll probably be able to guess it, but avo is avocado. 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 Yeah, so you want some avo on toast. Avo on toast. It's just avocado on toast. Avocado. Avo, 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 avo. We have Barbie. Barbie, Barbie, Barbie. You guys might know the saying. What is it? Put some shrimp on the Barbie. Put some shrimp on the Barbie. I've never actually put any shrimp on the Barbie. I don't really know anyone who does. I feel like that's more American. I don't know. But yeah, it's the Barbie, the barbecue, the barbecue, 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 Barbie, 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 Barbie. The Barbie. Shall we have a Barbie? Which is really common on the weekends. Okay. There's also beauty. Now this is beauty. How would I say it? Like you beauty. You might hear an Australian say that you beauty, which just means it's just an expression, which is like great, I guess. You beauty. You might get a good deal. You beauty. You beauty, 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 beauty. The next one is bloody oath, 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 which is it's true. It's true, it's true, it's true. How would I say it? Like, if you're with your friends and they said, what did I say? Like, if they were like, oh, I feel like no one really says this, but if you're with friends and they were like, oh, this. So you don't want to be a bludger at work. You know, when you're in a group project for uni or for school, and you always have that one person who isn't putting in, or you can't contact, or they're not doing anything, or they're making their teammates do majority of the work. Well, you can call them a bludger. Maybe not to their face, but they might be considered a bludger. Don't be a bludger. Next one is the bottle-o. Bottle-o, and that's the bottle shop. So where you get a coldie is from the bottle-o. You find them everywhere. In all shopping centres. Yeah, just down the street, wherever. There's generally a bottle-o. Brekkie. That's an easy one. That's brekkie. Breakfast. Budgie smugglers. Budgie smugglers. I don't call them this. My dad still calls them this. Some Aussies still call them this, I guess. But they're speedos. I call them speedos. Budgie smugglers. Budgie smugglers. And if you don't want to know what speedos are, they're just men. I think they're men's. I don't know if they're men's. Instead of wearing boardies, like board shorts, it's like it looks like underwear, you know. But it's that's what they wear to go swimming. Budgie smugglers. Speedos. Next one is bugged. I'm feeling quite bugged. It took me ages to set this up. Barely set this up. Get an idea in. So I'm bugged. That means I'm tired. I'm bugged after a long day's work. I'm bugged after uni. I'm bugged only attending one class. I'm bugged. Crikey. This one, I feel like international people do know this because of, gosh, I can't even remember the famous, let's skip out this. Crikey, so that's an expression. You might hear it in movies when they try to over-exaggerate our accent, which I don't think we do sound like that. I don't think. Crikey. Now the next one is when you're in Australia, you might be talking to someone and they'll either, instead of saying yes or no, they're saying yeah, nah, or nah, yeah. If they say yeah, nah, it means no. So yeah, nah. Like yeah, nah, you're agreeing no. But if they say nah, yeah, it means yes. So, are you going swimming today? Nah, yeah. Like, of course I'm going swimming. But if you aren't going swimming, you'll be like, yeah, nah, not today. That might be handy to know, actually, because I do say that. The next one is dunny. I go to the dunny. Where's the dunny? It's not really used as much, I don't think. At least not in my household, but that's a toilet. The toilet. Another one. G'day. server. That is the service station. The petrol station. Servo. I need to fill up at the servo tomorrow morning. And Sheila is a woman. I don't call women Sheilas. Some people do. I've never really called people Sheilas. Not that I have an issue with it. I haven't. Yeah, it's not in my vocabulary. Sheila. A dude's a bloke. I say bloke. Look at that bloke. Look at that bloke. The next one is a sickie. I'm gonna chuck a sickie today. It just means a sick day. So generally, if you're gonna take a sick day off at work, you're gonna be like, sick day off at work. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna chuck a sickie. I'm gonna chuck a sickie. Smoko. A smoker is a cigarette break. So your coworker might be like, I'm going for a smoker. I'll be back in 10. Which I think is how long they're allowed to. Yeah. Straya. I'm teaching you Straya slang. Which is just Australia. Straya, the land down under. Straya. And last but not least, people used to get confused with this, but I feel like now it's kind of like a running joke that they do. But it's just a thongs. So, in interviews in Australian interviews you might see like, oh, what's like, what do you put on the feet? And Australian might say thongs, and their like American counterpart will be like, what? Because the thongs are also kind of underwear. I don't know. But oh yeah, But in Australia, they're flip flops. Thongs. You wear thongs on your feet. Okay, that is all. That is all, my lovelies. That's all I have for you. I hope you learned well, and I hope it assists you one day if you're coming to Australia or if you meet an Australian person, and you might be able to catch their lingo. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support, your continuous support, and your kind words.